Hello students, I Harinder welcome you on my channel English classes where I am teaching you history of 10th class of Punjab School Education Board. Right now you are learning chapter Political and Social Conditions of Punjab before Guru Nanak Dev Ji. As I promised you in the beginning that I would be completing the chapter in 3 videos. In first video you have learned the political conditions of Punjab before Guru Nanak Dev Ji in a story form. Second video is about the social conditions of Punjab where I have made the differentiation between Hindu society and Muslim society that time. Right now this is the time to deal with the question answers which are given at the end of the chapter. Before I move on to discussing question answers, I would like to give you 2 tips. First tip is, bache, whenever you are going to do your homework or you are sitting for your exams, first thing you have to keep in mind, read the question very carefully twice, not once. एक बार नहीं पढ़ना, 2 बार पढ़ना है. Second thing, think twice. After reading the question, think also twice whether you are giving the appropriate answer or not. And when you know the answer, then start writing the answer, but always write the answer in simple sentences. Try to avoid the paragraphs. Now, let's move on to short questions. Short questions means very short questions, means where you have to write the answer in a simple sentence only. Who was Behlol Khan Lodi? Behlol Khan was the Sultan of Delhi of Lodi dynasty. Second, describe any one quality of Ibrahim Lodi. If you remember, Bache, I told you that time also Ibrahim Lodi, in the script I told you that Ibrahim Lodi was a very wise and intelligent ruler. He was a great general too. So these are his qualities. Describe 2 shortcomings of Ibrahim Lodi. Shortcoming means where you can say that the negative points in him, the weaknesses. And in the script I told you that Daulat Khan never used to like him because of his proud and dubious nature, suspicious nature, शक करने वाली नेचर के कारण उन्होंने पसंद नहीं करता सी. सो इट मीन्स इब्राहिम खान had a proud and suspicious nature. Second thing, he was never liked by his Afghani people because he didn't try to understand the nature of his people. Question 4th, when did Babur conquer Punjab and whom did he defeat in this battle? In April 1526, Babur conquered Punjab, जीत लिया पंजाब नो by defeating Ibrahim Lodi. Define the classes into which Muslim society was divided. There were 4 classes, bache. Amirs and Sardars, Ulemas and Sayyids. Third one was middle class and 4th one was slaves. Ghulam. Write the main terms of treaty between Alam Khan and Babur. When Daulat Khan snatched the areas of Punjab from Alam Khan, he ran away to Babur to Kabul. And he asked him to attack on Punjab. So Babur asked Alam Khan to sign the treaty. There were 2 terms in that treaty. First one was Babur would be giving military assistance to Alam Khan to win the throne of Delhi so that he could give a defeat to Ibrahim Lodi. Second one was Alam Khan would accept the legal possession of Babur over Punjab. और जे ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹੈਲਪ ਦੇਗਾ ਜਿੱਤਣ ਲਈ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਿੱਤਣ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਦਲੇ ਪੂਰੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬਾਬਰ ਦਾ ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਅਧਿਕਾਰ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ. Next question, what do you know about the ulemas? Ulemas were the religious gurus in Muslim societies. They were the scholars of Persian and religious literature. What was the difference between food of the Hindus and the Muslim societies? What kind of food do they like to eat? Muslim society was generally non-vegetarian. They used to eat the very spicy and oily food. You must have heard of Mughlai chicken and all. They were, they used to eat roasted chicken and wheat loaf every day. And poor people, they used to drink lassi also. While the rich class, they used to drink sharbat. Hindus used to eat very simple food Eating flesh was strictly prohibited and considered it a crime or a sin. And they used to eat dal, vegetable, chapati and rice. And they used to have lassi also. Who were the Sayyids? Sayyids considered themselves were the descendants of Bibi Fatima. Descendants means ona de ago gaddi de Malik, the daughter of Hazrat Muhammad Sahib. And they were the religious gurus. Describe the Muslim middle class. Muslim middle class was economically sound because mostly they were on the good jobs. They were government officials, and if they were traders or soldiers or farmers, they were of the high status. So that class was leading a very comfortable life. Describe the dress of Muslim women. It's very simple. They used to wear shirt and tight pajamas and ghagra. Describe the source of entertainment of the Muslims. They used to play few games to pass their time. These games were chess, chaucer, horse riding, horse race, watching dances also, and listening to music. They were their favorite time pass, and poor people used to enjoy festivities and traveling. Festivities means festival celebrations and traveling to their pilgrimage places. तीर्थ स्थानां दी यात्रा करना भी उन्हां लई एक एंटरटेनमेंट सी. Describe the superstitions observed by the Hindus. Hindus that time, they were very, very superstitious. They used to have too much faith in rituals and superstitions. And they used to believe in offering sacrifices to gods and goddesses also. Bali ditti jandi si. Now, we are going to do question answers where you need to write about 30 to 40 words. Describe the religious policy of Sikandar Lodi. Sikandar Lodi was the son of Belal Khan. So, Sikandar Lodi was very fair towards the Muslim needs and grievances. Muslims ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣਦਾ ਸੀ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਵੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ. But he used to hate Hindus and he destroyed many temples and their idols. Idols means मूर्तियाँ. काफ़ी तोड़िया और इस चीज़ बड़ी खुशी मिलती सी. Describe the administration of Sikandar Lodi. He was a very good administrator. Administrator means जो सारी सरकार ਨੂੰ तरीके ਨਾਲ चलाना, प्रशासन ਨੂੰ देखना. He was a very good administrator and he centralized his administration. उसने सारी ਜਿਹੜੀ प्रशासनिक अधिकारियां वगैरह दी सी पावर्स अपने हाथ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ and he had full control over the chieftains and jagirdars. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਅੰਡਰ ਜਗੀਰਦਾਰ ਤੇ chieftains ਆਦੇ ਸੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਸੀ. Describe the revolts during the rule of Ibrahim Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi tried to discipline the Afghans against the nature. Afghans could not take him as a ruler. He was treated like a chief only. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਰੂਲਰ ਕਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨਿਆ, ਸੁਲਤਾਨ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨ ਕੇ ਚੱਲੇ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਚੀਫਟੇਨ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਗਾਈਡ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ. ਬਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਮੰਨੀਏ ਨਾ ਮੰਨੀਏ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਹੈ. ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਅਫਗਾਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੀ ਦੇ ਯੂਜ਼ ਟੂ ਫੋਲੋ ਦ ਡੈਮੋਕ੍ਰੈਟਿਕ ਪੋਲਿਸੀਜ਼. ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨੀਚ ਅਧਿਕਾਰ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਇਸ ਲਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਇਬਰਾਹਿਮ ਲੋਦੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਔਰ ਦੇ ਰਿਵੋਲਟਡ ਅਗੇਂਸਟ ਹਿਮ ਐਂਡ ਹਿਜ਼ ਪੋਲਿਸੀਜ਼. Next question, bache, why did Dilawar Khan Lodi go to Delhi? How did Ibrahim Khan treat him? When Ibrahim Khan came to know about the plans which Alam Khan and Daulat Khan were having, so he didn't like it. He called Daulat Khan to Delhi, but Daulat Khan got scared, and on his place he sent his son Dilawar Khan to Delhi. Ibrahim Khan Lodi did not like this and he got Dilawar Khan arrested. But Dilawar Khan was arrested, but somehow he tried to escape also and he got it. Describe the Sayyidpur attack of Babur. Sayyidpur Babur ਦਾ ਅਟੈਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਸੀ? Actually when he attacked Sayyidpur people, they tried to stop him and the defense forces also tried their level best to stop him, but he could not be stopped. Rather, he killed many people there. He killed all the defense forces there, and after then also, when he won the battle, he ill-treated the people who used to stay in Sayyadpur, and he got many people arrested also, and in that battle Guru Nanak Dev Ji also got imprisoned. Write about Babar's invasion of 1524 AD. In 1524 AD, Babar got a victory over Lahore, Jalandhar and Dibalpur easily. बहुत easily उन्हें victory मिल गई, and he handed over Jalandhar and Sultanpur to Daulat Khan. But Daulat Khan didn't like it and he revolted against Babar. Actually, he was thinking that Babar would give away all the areas to Daulat Khan to administer, and then he would go back to Kabul. But in place of handing over all the areas, he gave him only Jalandhar and Dibalpur. So he revolted against Babar, and Babar got angry. He had waged a war against Daulat Khan, in which Daulat Khan got defeated and he fled to the hills. Describe the strategy of war between the army of Ibrahim Lodi and Babar at Panipat. In that war, Ibrahim Lodi, he had a very huge army of 1 lakh soldiers, and this army was divided into 4 sections. They were behind the 5,000 elephants. On the other hand, on other side, Babar kept 700 ox wagons, only 700 ox wagons in the front, and behind them he kept his artillery. Behind the artillery, there were huge forces. So when the army of Ibrahim Lodi, they came near to Babar's army, and the bombardment started, and they ran back towards the Delhi side, and in that elephants they killed many of the soldiers of the royal forces also. Write a note about the Amirs and Sardars. Amirs and Sardars, as the name indicates, they are very rich people. They belonged to high class and had high jobs too. They used to collect revenues. Revenues means they used to collect the taxes from the people on the lands which were given by the Delhi Sultanate, by the government. And they never used to give those taxes to the government. Rather, they used to spend on their own needs. They didn't want to come under Delhi Sultanate. They wanted to get independence. So for that, they never showed any interest towards the welfare of the local people and the local government. Write about the religious leaders of the Muslims. As I told you, ulamas and sayyids, they were the religious guru. Apart from ulamas and sayyids, they were qazis and mullahs also, who were being respected by the community. But these mullahs and qazis, they were very selfish and greedy people, and they used to make a fool of their poor people also. Describe the slave class. Gulam di class se bare. The slaves had the lowest position in the Muslim community. They were brought from the foreign countries, and the defeated men in the battle were also enslaved. He said that slaves foreign the country तो भी बुलाए जाते, खरीदे जाते सी. एक ओ दूसरा, the defeated armies, they were also enslaved and were treated like the slaves only in the country. And their social condition was dependent on the nature of the masters. If the master liked them slaves, then the slaves, they used to live a very good life. What were the food habits of Muslims? What did they eat? Muslims enjoyed spicy and oily food. They were non-vegetarians and used to have meat in their daily diet. Write about the dress of the Muslims. What kind of clothes they like to wear. Rich people used to wear clothes made of fine silk and fine cotton, with turban on their head, which was called cheera. Okay? And slaves used to wear the waistbands and red shoes. They used to be in the red clothes only. They keep red handkerchief in their pockets and wear kulla on their heads. Kulla is the round topi with the ponytail out of it. If you remember the Arabian stories, there the characters, they wear kulla on their head. The religious people wore clothes made of linen. It's a very fine cloth. Their dress was simple with 7 yards turban. They used to wear a very big turban, and Sufi people, they used to wear loose gowns and turban on the head. Muslim women wore ghagra, shirt, tight pajamas and burqa on it. Next question, mention the position of women in the Muslim society. In the Muslim society, women didn't enjoy a reputed place because the husbands used to keep many wives. They were enslaved also to serve the rich people and their wives. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਲੇਵ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਰਿਚ ਫੈਮਲੀਜ਼ ਦੀਆਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਗੁਲਾਮ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ. Women had to follow parda and to live in zanan khana. They could not go without parda in the community, and zanan khana was made separately for women only of the rich class. Write about the caste system prevalent before Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji to ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ caste system ਸੀ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਸੀ? Hindu society was divided into 4 groups: Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudras. Brahmins were very selfish and they made the ignorant people fool. Community ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੁੱਟਣ ਤੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੀ. Kshatriya and Vaishya were very good, and Brahmins, they used to make the Muslim rulers happy also, so that they could get benefit out of that also. And Kshatriyas and Vaishya were very, very good, but the condition of Shudras, that was very bad, that was pitiable. They were never allowed to go to the temples, and they were not staying in the village, they were staying outside the village. So children, I have discussed the questions which are given at the end of the chapter. I hope you will like them. But when we do question answers and when the teacher is discussing, please, you also try to come up with your answers as well. If I'm discussing one question with you, you should also be ready with your answer, so that you can understand how much you could not learn and how much you could gain out of that chapter. And never keep the things for the future. Side by side ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਜਾਓ, ਆਪਣੇ question answers ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਾਓ. ਜੇ suppose ਤੁਹਾਡਾ target more than 97% ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਾਰਕਸ ਵੀ ਚੰਗੇ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਪਰ ਲਾਸਟ ਮੋਮੈਂਟ ਤੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਨਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਦੀ ਮਾਰਕਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਣਗੇ. ਦੂਸਰਾ, if you have picked up English medium, please read the books in English medium and think also in English. Then only you will be expressive in your writing. All right. But now this is a very time which where we have to keep our safety in the priority. Please stay at home, don't go here and there, don't think to move to the the crowded places. Rather, you sit at home and continue with your studies so that you can gain very good marks. Bye. Thank you.